welcome viewers to another episode of The Big Leap. And today is a very special episode because we have one of the veterans of the industry on The Big Leap today. So we have with us Mr. Rajesh Bansal. Rajesh sir runs a very upcoming and very dynamic setup called as Midas FinServe in New Delhi. Rajesh sir is a senior and has been a guiding light for many of us in the industry. He has now more than 26 years of experience in capital markets. He has worked on the mutual fund manufacturing side with the AMCs. He has worked with on the distribution side. And from 2015 onwards, he started on his own and has been running Midas FinServe. And it's with pride that he is now and his team are now managing more than 1,500 families for investments for them across various spheres. He's not only a mutual fund expert, he has been writing columns about investments. He's one of the leading insurance advisors also for various investors and for companies. So Rajesh sir, बहुत shukriya. Thank you so much for joining us on The Big Leap. I know so much about Midas and I have learned so much from you. So why don't you share how did Midas and your mutual fund journey start?
Thank you very much, Mayuk sir. First of all,
this
opportunity to interact and to share my views with my fellow members. Since my college days, equity market used to fascinate me. The curiosity, why the market goes up, when the market movement happens and how much market movement happens, increased with the passage of time. It took more than 20 years for me to understand, feel, live, and enjoy the equity market, power of equities. So I started my career with a merchant banking company, having stockbroking as a subsidiary company to understand the market. To direct equities, I exposed through that company. I understood the power of equities. And since I belong to the middle class family, it was very clear to me that if I have to create wealth or I have to retire happily, this is the equities only through which I can create my wealth.
Lovely.
I can retire happily. But tracking the direct equity was a very tough task for when to buy the share, which share to be bought. And for an individual, it is a very difficult task. By the grace of the God, in 2003, I got an opportunity to join, where I learned the process of investment. I interacted with the fund managers and understood the mutual fund is a powerful vehicle to reap in the benefits of the equities. So that is the way I can create my wealth. I need not to worry about the volatility of the market, which share to be bought, when to be bought, when to be sold. Let it to be done by a fund manager. So that forced me to start. I should start my career in mutual fund. And secondly, I want to give something to the society. In the first 15 years of my life, I understood that the people are very afraid of investing in equities. They always have doubts in their mind that they will lose money. The fear of losing money was more powerful concept in their mind rather than to get a lesser return, they are happy. मेरे को बचपन में एक छोटी सी बात याद है, जब मेरी चाचा जी की लड़की हुई थी और मैंने अभी कैरियर स्टार्ट नहीं किया था मीम जी, तो मेरी दादी जी ने कहा था कि बिटिया हुई है, इसके लिए पॉलिसी ले लो या एक बैंक में एफडी कर दो. तो ट्रेडिशनली जो हमारे इन्वेस्टमेंट साइकिल में एक ही कॉन्सेप्ट था कि एक एफडी कर दो. During those years of 93 or 94, it was easy because at that time the interest rate was 12-15% kind of the returns. So still managed to get that return. But now the interest rates are falling. So equities के अलावा आप अपने goals achieve नहीं कर सकते. तो मेरे को लगता था कि मैं किसी अपनी पावर ऑफ इक्विटीज को अपनी सोसाइटी को भी दे पाऊं, जो मैंने लर्न किया उन्हें कन्विंस कर सकूं और लोग अपना फाइनेंशियल गोल्स आसानी से अचीव कर सकें या हैप्पीली रिटायर हो सकें. मेरे को बड़ी खुशी है कहने में. इसी बैकग्राउंड के साथ मैंने मिडास फिनसर्व को पिछले 6 साल पहले ले डाउन किया, फाउंड किया, और आई वेरी हैप्पीली एंड प्राउडली आई एम सेइंग दैट मिडास इज सर्विंग more than 1,500 families to achieve their financial goals.
ये 1500 का number is a very large number and it can be reached by scale. But everybody talks about that the first 100 clients is the most difficult, even if they were, let's say, from the distribution side, because now you are the brand. So how do you cross that bridge? How do you handle those situations?
Mayuk ji, the day I founded Midas and the spread of the word that I have started my own business has brought a lot of customers who knew me since my career progression, and they came forward and expressed their interest willingly to join with us because they know me for over a period of time. Since I had been to this industry for last 26 years, and Midas is an old 6-year-old company only. So
Yes.
the getting 100 investors on day one was not difficult at all. So I was blessed with those kinds of investors. The more challenge was that how to identify the right product in different market cycles so as to maintain their faith and confidence in us.
So can you share some stories? How did you take that turn from getting the first 100 to the 1500? Was it referrals? Was it something else? Was it word of mouth? How did that journey happen?
It's again a very interesting story, sir. Mainly it's because of referral. Since you know, investment is a very trustworthy business. Like जैसे लोग ना अपने डॉक्टर के साथ सारी जब तक बात पूरी नहीं बताएंगे तो डॉक्टर अपनी आपकी बीमारी का आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर सकता, डायग्नोज नहीं कर सकता और सॉल्यूशन नहीं दे सकता. इसी तरह से इन्वेस्टमेंट वर्ल्ड में जब तक आप क्लियर नहीं होंगे तो आपका डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर आपके लिए पूरी मदद नहीं कर सकता कि कैसे उसे आगे जाना चाहिए. तो ट्रस्ट का बिजनेस है और ये रेफरल से बड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस आता है किसी भी नए इन्वेस्टर को आने के लिए. तो जो ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ 26 years आई हैव लॉट ऑफ सेटिस्फाइड कस्टमर्स और इन्वेस्टर्स विद मी, जिनका मैंने वेरियस फोरम पे, वेरियस प्लेटफॉर्म पे, वेरियस सिस्टम्स के थ्रू उनको सपोर्ट किया है कॉन्फिडेंस. तो वो जैसे ही मेरे 100 से 1500 बनने में मेरे को पता ही नहीं चला कितना टाइम लगा, क्योंकि हम रेफरल पे बहुत हमने काम किया. तो मोस्टली इट्स बीइंग कंट्रीब्यूटेड बाय रेफरल्स. बट ऑफ कोर्स in last couple of years we were very aggressively engaged in doing the IAP in corporates or in the residential societies, from where we got the acquisition of new clients. And in the last 1.5 years, during the COVID time, digital interaction helps us so to get a lot of clients. In a lot of platforms, we were invited to share our views on various topics, and I'm very happy to share that just in 3 months back, we were invited to share our views on the finances post COVID pandemic, and more than 1,000 employees of that corporate were joined online on all India basis. And it is just due to digital. Now we have geographical presence across the country, be it south like Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, be east like Manipur, Assam, anywhere, be west, anywhere, and across the beyond the boundaries of the India also, like England, London, USA, Canada, Japan, etc.
Sure, lovely. So, sir, my next question is, and you have seen clients for now more than 26 years, how are some investors are more successful than the others? What differentiates a good investor to a successful investor or an average one? What is your views on that?
In my view, the good or successful investor is that who stick to the asset allocation, who stick to its financial goals, and who embraces the volatility as its friend rather than getting feared out of the market. And those who want to change the asset allocation on a very regular basis, they may not be able to achieve that kind of the success, because it's the market which rewards. It's not the timing, it is the time to the market that rewards. जैसे मैं एग्जांपल बताता हूँ कि बहुत सारे इन्वेस्टर के साथ अभी भी हमें जैसे मार्केट अब रनअप चल रहा है, फोन आते थे, सर इतना हो गया है, क्या मैं प्रॉफिट बुक नहीं कर लूँ, निकल नहीं जाऊँ. तो हम लोगों को समझाते थे कि छोटी सी स्टोरी के थ्रू, जैसे अभिमन्यु को चक्रव्यूह में घुसना आता था, निकलना नहीं आता है, ऐसे ही इक्विटी मार्केट से लोगों को निकलना आता है, घुसना नहीं आता. Investment equity is always a courageous decision. At all times, market looks expensive. At all times, there is a fear that market will come down. So it's very difficult and stay invested in the equity. And at the same time, We all know in the long run market is already rewarded. हम जब बात करते हैं कि 1979 का सेंसेक्स 100 से बढ़ के आज 52,000 हो गया, 2003 की निफ्टी जो 900 थी आज 15,000 हो गई, तो फिर क्या प्रॉब्लम है रोज देखने की? तो इस तरह से जो इन्वेस्टर को हम कन्विंस कर पाते हैं, जो अपनी असेट एलोकेशन, स्टैंडर्ड असेट एलोकेशन पे स्टिक करते हैं, ठीक है। हमारी एक रिसर्च टीम भी है जिसके बेस पे हम असेट एलोकेशन डिफाइन करते हैं पूरे साल का, और उसके बेस क्वार्टरली उसे रिव्यू करते हैं। तो थोड़ा सा उनके असेट एलोकेशन में टेक्निकल कॉल ओवरवेट और अंडरवेट थोड़ा बहुत इक्विटीज का करते हैं, या टेक्निकल कॉल कभी थीमेटिक फंड्स लेने की या कुछ और की करते हैं। अदरवाइज मेरे व्यू से जो इन्वेस्टर अपने फाइनेंशियल गोल की तरफ स्टिक करते हैं, असेट एलोकेशन को मेंटेन करते हैं और वॉलेटिलिटी को इम्प्रेस करते हैं, और बल्कि उसको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी समझते हैं कि एक एक्स्ट्रा अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली। जैसे मार्च 2020 में जिन लोगों ने एक्स्ट्रा और एलोकेशन बढ़ाया और उसको ट्वीक किया, ओवरवेट किया, वो आज बहुत हैप्पीली रिवॉर्डेड है।
So here I'll introduce my colleague, Mr. Tarun Vashne. Tarun is in our Delhi office and he takes care of the relationship with Rajesh sir and with the Midas FinServ team. So Tarun, why don't you share your experience interacting with sir and the team?
So the word Midas means the ability to make money out of anything 100 days. So this means that Rajesh sir have very vast experience of financial industry. He work in distribution side also as an AMC side as well. The organization has dedicated research and sales team which works on investor need as per their goals and taxation. So they are also dealing in all types of investor like retail, corporate, HNI, and ultra HNI. So I think it is only one counter where we feel as an AMC person that advisor will understand our need as well as give guidance as well. So personally, I look into the research of Rajesh sir also, that he gave call to their client at very initial level and make money for them. So he deeply involved into research part of market. As a firm, it is one of the firm who printed their research and provided among the market. So he is very humble and good listener and always supportive for all their relationships. So thanks Rajesh sir and their team for their business support till date, and best of luck for their future endeavor. Looking forward for more to come, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tarun.
Thank you, Tarun ji.
Thank you for that. So, sir, you were sharing and about your thoughts about ahead and the profession in light of the COVID difficult times we have had for the last year into 20 and 21. Why don't you share your thoughts on that?
Couple of points which just came into my mind after the post COVID-19. One thing is that every investor should have an adequate health insurance.
Yes.
We have found that people have taken medical policies for 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, and they're happy like it's sufficient enough. But COVID has proved that one has to have a sufficient amount like 25 lakh, 30 lakh, 40 lakh, and to pay such kind of hefty premium is not possible. So one can take the help of super top up. So policy coupled with the super top up can help you to have adequate health insurance coverage, at the same time not making a hole in your pocket. So one thing is important. Second is one should be adequately covered under term insurance so that anything mishappening happens to you, the family is not financially deprived of those benefits. Normally people avoid those kind of the insurances. These are two important aspects of the life which one must cover so as to safeguard his family. And third thing which I understood from, one has to have a sufficient contingency fund, and mutual fund is a powerful tool in that direction, to have a contingency fund in the form of liquid funds, ultra short term or like that, so that any kind of eventuality can be met out from there. And lastly, in terms of the business, I was surprised that like digitalization or digital interaction was such a powerful tool. Before that, we were just doing all manual work, meeting people, getting the physical form, getting it signed, depositing checks and all that, and facing a lot of problems, signature mismatch, check bounce, check what, etc., etc. And the initial part, now our team was also reluctant initially to do those digital transactions. But now I'm very happy to say that like 50% of our business has already been shifted on the digital platform, and we are very happily doing those transactions, and it is quite helpful for every distribution house to scale up, which was hitherto not possible. Earlier, we were not planning to increase the number of 1,500 families. Now we can think of even 10,000 families serving, because it is through the digital mode. We can help, we can bring, and we can serve those clients very happily.
Lovely.
Learning post-COVID.
Okay. And anything which you found about with investments which changed because of COVID? Do you think there is any change in your advice or in your pattern of what you were telling to your clients?
Yes, sir. Earlier, we used to take a lot of tactical calls also, but post-COVID, I realized like one has to stick to the basic principles first, not to go more about those tactical calls. And basic investment principle can help you to reach your financial goals very easily. Though I was practicing it quite old also, but now more firm, one has to stick to those principles, and one can always achieve its financial goals. This is my key learning. And again, SIP is the very powerful tool to achieve those financial goals. I always, through this platform, I invite all of the fellow members or the investors, they take the benefit of the SIP investment to achieve their financial goals.
So thank you, Rajesh sir, for that. Thank you for your time. It is a lovely interaction, and I'm sure all our viewers will be very enriched by hearing about you, your growth, about Midas Finserv, and we wish you all the best, and to Midas Finserv to grow more from here, and we would love to be a part of that journey when 1,500 goes to 10,000 families.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, viewers, for watching another episode of the Big Leap from Mirae Asset. Thank you and take care.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.